we are going to see about operating system. So what is operating system and what are the purpose of operating system? Everything we are going to see in this video. First we are going to see about the introduction. Introduction to operating system and what is an operating system, what are the history of operating system and operating system zoo. Let us see what is operating system. A modern computer consists of one or more processor, main memory, disk, printers, various input-output devices. The thing which monitors all these things is called as operating system. That is, managing all these variety of component requires a layer of software. That software is called as operating system. Okay, so operating system is a layer which consists of processor, main memory, disk, printers and all the devices inside the computer, and it acts as a connection between the An operating system is a program that acts as an intermediary or interface between user of a computer and the computer hardware. So the main operating system goals are it control, execute user or application programs, and it makes the computer system convenient to use and also easy for solving the user problems and use the computer hardware in a more efficient manner. So what operating system will do? The operating system acts as a resource allocator. That is, it manages all the resource inside the computer like CPU, monitor, printer and all the inner parts also. Operating system is also it controls the program, that is, it controls the execution of programs to prevent errors and also to prevent the improper use of computers. Now let us see about the history of computer. In the early batch system, there was a bring cards to 1401. There is a card reader and also the tape drivers. That is, and then read the card to the tape. There input tape is there, system tape is available and also the output tape is there. Through input we are giving the input and system tape will process it in 7094 and then output tape will give the output. So put the tape on 7094 which does computing, and finally put the tape on 1401 which will print the output. That is, 1401 act as a input device like such as keyboard, and then 7094 act as a CPU and 1401 act as a output device, that is monitor, printer, monitor likewise. So first generation is between 1945 to 1955 where vacuum tubes are used and also the plug boards are used, and here when electronic computers were the first introduced in the year 1940s, they were created without any operating system. So all programming was done in absolute machine language. During this generation, computers were generally used to solve simple math calculations such as calculators. Once after the operating systems were introduced, then only the major problems are solved. So operating systems were not necessarily needed for simple calculations such as calculators. Second generation is between 1955 to 1965. Here transistors are used and batch system was used in this generation. Transistors lead to the development of computer systems. The first operating system was introduced in early 1950s and it was called as GMOS, and it was created by General Motors for IBM's machine, the 701. Operating system in 1950s were called single stream batch processing system because the data was submitted in groups. These new machines were called mainframes and they were used by professional operators in large computer rooms. So this is the second generation computer as the picture is depicted. It is IBM mainframe computers. Third generation is between 1965 to 1980. Here integrated circuits and multi-programming concepts are introduced. By the late 1960s, operating system designers were able to develop the system of multi-programming in which a computer program will be able to perform multiple jobs at the same time. The introduction of multi-programming was a major part in the development of operating system because it allowed a CPU to be busy nearly 100% of time. And here the growth of mini computers led to the development of more PDPs. So history of operating system here it is the job 1, job 2, job 3. So many jobs can be done at a particular time, that is called as multi-programming systems. In our example, 3 jobs are performed with the help of the operating system. So next one is the fourth generation. It is between the year 1980 to the still present days, that is personal computers. One of the major factors in creation of personal computing was the birth of Microsoft and the Windows operating system. The Windows operating system was created in 1975 when Paul Allen and Bill Gates were the main pictures. They introduced the MS-DOS in 1981, that is Microsoft Disk Operating System, although it was effective. Windows was the largest operating system used in the technology today with the release of 95, 98, XP, 7, 10 and also so on. Apple Macintosh is the other major operating system created in the 1980s. Today, all of our electronic devices run on the operating system, from our computers, laptops, smartphones to ATM machines and motor vehicles, and also to the many other devices. Now let us see about the operating system zoo. The main operating system, server operating system, mainframe operating system, server operating system, multiprocessor operating system, personal computer operating system, real-time operating system, embedded operating system, smart card operating system. Likewise, there are so many operating systems available. So the mainframe operating system performs multi-job batch processing, transaction processing, time sharing. Example for this mainframe are IBM's OS 340, OS 360, OS 390. Thank you.